There's a history of tension between police and the community. In 2015, the OPP detachment building and a few police cars were damaged. This after community members protested the arrest of a suspected drunk driver. MPP Saul Mamakwa is a critic for Indigenous and treaty relations. He says he supports the Chief and Council's decision.
Time and time again now, I'm not surprised on the way Indigenous people across Canada are treated. It's not a shock anymore.
Indigenous Services Minister Mark Miller called the allegations extremely distressing and said his department will be there to assist where needed.
I do understand there will be an investigation as to the alleged actions on behalf of the OPP. My department and I, over the course of the weekend, perhaps had to take a series of decisions.
The decision he's talking about was to order Pikangikum's medical personnel to leave the community, because without an OPP presence, their safety would be in question. Mamakwa says this was unnecessary.
Again, it's racism. It's even though the First Nations officers of the Ontario First Nations policing agreement, they were there. That's enough. And, that's for them to pull out just because, non-First Nation officers left. Again, that's racism. And I think we need to bring back the officers, the nurses as soon as possible.
Miller said his department supported the nurses' decision to pull out of the community. But Pikangikum is a remote community only accessible by air, and being without nurses leaves them very vulnerable.
It'll require some creative thinking, whether ultimately it's bolstered First Nations policing in the community that can ensure the health and safety, so that the healthcare personnel can be there on a 24/7 basis.
Indigenous Services said permanent medical staff will be in the community soon. For now, they're being flown in and flown out the same day. In the meantime, Miller said the investigation is being done by the OPP's Special Investigations Unit. Pikangikum's Band Council were in closed meetings today and unavailable for comment. Jamie Pashigumskami, APTN National News, Ottawa.